common to allow or force a baby, especially if it was a female, to die if there were too many mouths to feed in a family. This idea was known as infanticide. Jewish law denounced infanticide because it was a pagan practice and every life was considered important. However, in many cases, parents rolled over and suffocated their child in bed, then later claimed to be drunk to escape persecution. Women who weren't married but had a child often bundled children and left them on the doorsteps of churches, hoping for their child to be baptized, since abortions were illegal. Foundling homes were created to give mothers the opportunities to give their child up to a safe place. Up to 100,000 children were abandoned each year, and in 1770, 1/3 of Parisian children were abandoned and 1/3 of those were from married couples. 50% of babies died in the first year and 90% did not survive to adulthood. Some people believe that foundling homes were just really legalized infanticide.
Ever since I founded St. Vincent de Paul's Foundling Homes, babies are being dropped off every day. It's becoming to outrageous numbers. I don't know how we're going to be able to handle this anymore.
Married late but produced children rapidly. For example, if she was under 30 and she and her husband both lived to 45, the chances were high that she would have 6 or more children. However, 1 in 5 were sure to die, or 1 in 3 in poorer areas. Many would catch mysterious infections of the chest and stomach by dehydration or diarrhea. Childhood was a dangerous part of life due to neglect, abuse, or parent indifference. Education played a modest role in lives of ordinary children. Many boys and girls never learned to read, although basic literacy was growing among popular classes.
Jesus! Jesus! Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Oh.
This was my 6th child. We didn't have the money for a servant, so I had to raise it on my own, which was a lot of work with my other children. One day, my baby just kept crying and it wouldn't stop, and I didn't know what was wrong, so I just had to ignore it and care for the other children as well. And it was my 4th baby that has died from some sort of illness, but I don't know what's wrong. And this was her favorite blanket, and our whole family is so sad.